Hi, I'm Barbara Rimkunis, and this is your Exeter History Minute. On the riverside of Newfields Road, in the middle of a field, is one of the most magnificent barns you're likely to see. Built around 1860, the barn is a witness to when Exeter was a bit of a cow town. The farm itself dates back to the late 1700s, and at one time was over 150 acres and included a town landing on the river. It may not look it, but this part of town was once a well-traveled farm route south. Chase Wiggin owned the farm in 1860. During this time, large herds of cattle traveled through Exeter on their way from western New Hampshire, Maine, and Vermont to the markets in Massachusetts, most notably in Brighton Market. This was before the advent of refrigerated rail cars. Cattle drives were the way to move the meat to the consumer. Wiggin offered his land to the drovers as a way station where they could rest the cattle for a few days because you don't want the cows to look tired and weak when they arrived at Brighton. The drovers could get a meal at the farmhouse. During the layover, local buyers would often make deals. By the early 1870s, Wiggin had created the Exeter cattle market. The large barn provided shelter for the animals, and there were large pens set up outside for the overflow. When the Boston and Maine Railroad needed to upgrade the tracks close to the river in 1891, Wiggin was willing to allow it on his land as long as there was safe passage for the animals. A granite underpass that you can still see today was created just for that purpose. The cattle market flourished into the 20th century. In 1946, the farm was purchased by John Raynes, who turned it into a dairy farm. He put up the silo and renovated the basement to accommodate milking stalls. Lots of people still remember the cows that used to graze here up until the 1970s. The main barn itself is enormous, nearly 100 feet long. It's the largest barn in Exeter. In 2002, the town of Exeter voted to purchase the farm with the assistance of New Hampshire's Land and Community Heritage Foundation. It's maintained by the town's Conservation Commission. The fields still provide hay and corn through a lease with local farmers. It's open to the public for things like hiking, snowshoeing, cross-country skiing, and birding. You can download a trail map from the town website so you'll know where you're going. Explore a little and take in a piece of Exeter's agricultural past. For more of Exeter's agricultural history, check out our website at www.exeterhistory.org.
Barbara, what is that you have in front of you?
Oh, this is a cattle lead, which was used by putting it into the cow's nose. And then you could lead the cow wherever you wanted it to go.